So while we were all busy fan-casting RDJ and hyping up Doctor Doom, we totally forgot that the next MCU movie isn't Doomsday, it's Spider-Man, Brand New Day. Yep, you heard that right, and just a couple days ago, filming kicked off in Glasgow, Scotland, and behind-the-scenes pics have already started to surface, and yeah, people are hyped. But wanna know what's even crazier? We finally got a glimpse of Spidey's new suit, and it's actually kinda fire. But hold up, let's break this down piece by piece. Why Scotland though? Even though they're filming in Scotland, the movie's set in New York City. They picked Glasgow cause filming in real NYC is like wrestling an alligator. Too many permits, wild crowds, and even then, you might not get the shots you need. So yeah, Scotland just looks like New York and gives them more creative control. Plus, subsidies. That 9-second teaser Sony dropped a super short teaser, like 9 seconds. And we got a sneak peek at Spidey's new suit. And from what we saw, it's giving major Tobey and Andrew vibes. Those raised webbing details are back. Unlike the older Tom Holland suits that felt kinda printed on, this one's got texture. There was even a clip of Tom Holland on set in the new suit, minus the mask, saying he's been training hard for the stunts, basically confirming he started filming. And honestly, they probably didn't plan to reveal the suit yet, but since it's an open set with thousands of fans and leaks are inevitable, they figured, screw it, let's just release it ourselves. Kind of like what happened with Deadpool Wolverine. The new suit looks pretty close to the one at the end of No Way Home, but with some slight changes. Raised webbing, a bigger spider emblem, slightly toned down, shiny blue. Some folks think it looks off, but that's probably because we haven't seen the full body version yet. Only shots from the waist up. And don't stress, post-production will clean it all up anyway. Also, the back spider logo looks a lot like Andrew Garfield's suit, which kinda adds fuel to the theory that Tom's Peter might have drawn inspiration from both Tobey and Andrew's suits. The timeline. Here's a detail most people missed. This movie is set in 2027, meaning there's a 3-year time jump since No Way Home, which ended in 2024. That's huge. The last time we saw Peter, he'd basically lost everything. Aunt May gone, friends forgot him, no more Stark Tech all alone. Now it's 3 years later. He's probably done with school, might not have gone to college, and could be grinding just to survive. This version of Peter is different, darker, more mature, and all in on being Spider-Man. In fact, Sony's CEO confirmed we'll see more Spider-Man than Peter Parker in this film. No family, no friends, all he's got left is responsibility. They might even lean into that Daily Bugle angle again. Peter selling photos to J. Jonah Jameson. It's gonna be gritty. Inner demons, Mr. Negative Hulk. Here's where it gets spicy. We saw a tank rolling through Glasgow, labeled with the Inner Demons logo. In the comics, they're a crime group led by Mr. Negative, aka Martin Lee. Oh, and guess who owns Feast, the charity Aunt May worked for? Yup, Martin Lee. Dude presents himself as a philanthropist but is secretly a supervillain with wild powers. Like turning into a literal photo negative and corrupting people to control them. And check this, the tanks belong to DODC, Department of Damage Control. So maybe Mr. Negative is running or infiltrating the DODC after Tony's gone? That'd be dark. It's rumored he might even corrupt Hulk somehow, which leads to Hulk going berserk in NYC and clashing with Spidey. That opens the door for Punisher to show up and be like, I'll handle this myself, leading to a huge conflict between his brutal methods and Spider-Man's no-kill code. Could even tie into Daredevil returning. Remember in No Way Home, Matt Murdock knew Peter was Spidey. But now, their memories are wiped. Scorpion, Chameleon, and street-level chaos. Also, remember Matt Gargan from Homecoming's post-credit scene? Rumors say he'll finally suit up as Scorpion, which would be awesome if they do it right and not just tease him for 20 seconds like they did with Rhino in TASM 2. In the comics, J. Jonah Jameson funds his powers, but maybe here it's Mr. Negative who gives him the upgrade. Plus, there's buzz about Chameleon. Maybe that guy Dimitri from Far From Home, Tombstone, Goomerang, and Tarantula could be shown in a flashback montage. Peter dealing with street-level baddies in the 3 years we missed. New love interest? Looks like MJ and Ned's roles are being reduced significantly. The main love interest might be a new character, possibly Felicia Hardy, aka Black Cat, or another spider-powered character. If it's Black Cat, it makes sense why Peter stays Spider-Man. 'Cause she's in love with Spidey, not Peter. That dynamic has always been in the comics. Will Tobey Andrew return? TBH, probably not. Sony wants to do it again 'cause of the hype from No Way Home, but this movie already has a lot going on. Tossing in multiverse stuff too? Might be overkill. Plus, merch leaks only show one Spider-Man, Tom's. No signs of Tobey or Andrew figures. If they were coming back, that merch would have been out already. And honestly, that's a smart move. Save that multiverse madness for Avengers, Doomsday. Let this movie be Tom's story. What about Venom? Now's not the time. Venom deserves his own arc, probably post-Secret Wars. No rush. Don't do what Spider-Man 3 did by cramming him in at the last minute. Secret Wars reboot? Here's something wild. After Secret Wars, Marvel's planning a soft reboot of the MCU. That means select characters will stay, some will be recast or written out. This opens the door for introducing Norman and Harry Osborn, the real Green Goblin storyline we never got in the MCU. They even said Norman doesn't exist in this timeline, in No Way Home, but the reboot could change that. Maybe even make Ned into the Hobgoblin? That'd be wild. Peter versus his best friend, who doesn't even remember him? Post-credit scene possibilities? Could be a teaser for Doomsday, just like No Way Home teased Multiverse of Madness. Or maybe it shows Dr. Doom watching everything unfold. Either way, expect it to say, Spider-Man will return in Avengers Doomsday. This whole thing? I'm kinda obsessed. It's shaping up to be one of the most grounded and dark Spider-Man stories we've ever seen. And with the next MCU movie being Brand New Day, we'll probably get a teaser during Super Bowl 2026. Are you hyped? 'Cause I sure as hell am. Let's see where this ride takes us.